money, or why some people have it and some people don't. Young people. I've written this primarily for young people. Well, I'm producing this video primarily for young people, and the material I've also written, as they will get the best ability to get the most benefit out of it. Other age groups may also get some benefit, but the longer you wait to implement some of the suggestions, the less ability you have to obtain the benefits. Quite some time ago, I used to teach computer studies at TAFE and devoted only about half an hour of one class where I told the story of how my wife and I became the owner of our first house by the time I was 24. A number of years later, I met one of the students of the class, and he told me that he and his wife, both then in their early 20s, owned their own house because he had listened to what I said and used the same method I did to get their house. He had particularly remembered me talking about trade credit and that I had utilised it. I was quite amazed that someone so young had used the benefit of my relatively short talk. In another position I held at a TAFE in an administrative role, a young person told me that they had been out on the weekend and spent most of their money, yet would not be getting paid until the next Thursday. I commented to him that I noticed that young people were not very good at managing money. He was quite put out by what I had said because he used to work in a bank and as a teller, and because of that, he felt he should be regarded as someone that could manage money. I realise now that he did not see the distinction between handling money, counting and recording it, and managing money. This became apparent to me later when he took out a loan to purchase a new car and a mobile phone and then lost his job a few weeks later. Another relatively young person I know had a desire for a particular model second-hand car and borrowed about $20,000 to purchase it. The car was quite a bit less than the $20,000, but he was going to spend some of the extra money to do it up so that it'd be worth more. The car ended up breaking down, then got stolen, damaged twice, spent many years in a car repair yard, and finally floated away in a flood. He had to go through a lot of banks with the insurance company and end up without the car but a substantial debt. When I asked him why he had borrowed more than the car was worth, he said that he got a good interest rate on the loan. However, when I calculated that he would end up paying about $10,000 in interest over the term of the loan, he was astonished. He had no idea he would be paying that much interest, 50% of what he had borrowed. When I was young and learning to write computer programs at a college of advanced education, as I was then called, one of the programming tasks was to write a program that would calculate the amount of interest that would be paid on an average home loan of $20,000 over 30 years, as the loans were in those days. The interest was well over $20,000. The interest was well over $20,000, as I said. This made me realise that if I was going to purchase a house the way most people do, I'd be using a substantial amount of my income just to pay interest. Okay. I provide these stories to show young people that by modifying their spending habits whilst young, that will have an ongoing and lasting effect the rest of their life. Okay, if you want to see more about this, all right, I'll have a link to the alphabetical list of ways not to spend money underneath this video, and also the link to what I just did, which is how this is written for young people, also there. That's about it. Bye.